So he became CEO of Trico Window Wiper Company, and then he retired and was in charge of the O'Shea Foundation, and then he got multiple myeloma. And he still worked until he passed away in, I think, 1998. He died, yeah.
Do you still see your other siblings often?
We do, maybe once or twice a year. My brother-in-law just passed away in August, and so we were home for a memorial service for that. But before his illness with cancer, my brother and my sister and their spouses, we usually get together once a year to do some kind of trip together. Yeah, so we stay close. My sister has 3 daughters, and they're married, and so there's grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And my brother has 2 children, so we get together occasionally. But mostly we're on our own here in Indiana. We have no family here, my colleagues are all back in Washington, D.C., so we're on our own, kind of.
What did you do for a living?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I was a teacher. I taught elementary school in the Lutheran school system in Baltimore, Washington area for 23 years.
And you say your husband works for
General Electric. He did, and then he retired in '95. So we're kind of retired semi, and I teach 3 days a week English conversation for international students, and I interact with international students, do a lot of things with them, kind of their mother away from home.
What's your favorite thing about teaching?
Teaching? I like teaching now because I have no curriculum to follow, and I believe in spontaneous teaching, and I believe in having fun in learning. I'm against any curriculum or anything, and I don't believe in grades or homework anymore. I just think life should be fun, and you should make every class that you teach a surprise or full of laughter and having a good time. I really believe that.
Do you have any other stories you'd like to share with us?
Too many. It would take too long.
What music did you grow up listening to?
What music? Maybe church hymns and that. And then maybe Perry Como. It was in the 50s, so it was Perry Como, Bing Crosby, and maybe Elvis Presley, Pat Boone. That was it. And actually, I don't follow too much music these days except Carrie Newcomer. Do you know Carrie Newcomer?
I don't.
Okay, she's a folk singer from Bloomington. She's kind of a Quaker spiritual singer. She's very popular. She writes her own lyrics. And so I like her, and I like Don Williams. He's kind of country western. We used to go to see him in Nashville at the old Opry when it was in operation. So, yeah, I mean, my life has been very full. I've traveled abroad many times to visit my students and stuff. My husband, as I said, doesn't travel that much, so I've gone alone to China, to Korea, Taiwan. I've been to Europe a lot of times.
Where's your favorite place in Europe?
Norway. I lived there for a summer and a winter. I did some photography there and some writing. And I studied at the University of Oslo in '72, and then I went back in the winter of '73. I find that the environment there is very, sort of like West Virginia. It's not commercialized, and people really love nature in a genuine way. It's not a fad, it's just part of their life. Switzerland would be number 2. I just think it's so beautiful, and I like hills. And I like small towns, and I like the arts, so I like to meet craftsmen in small towns. But I suppose I've been to Yugoslavia. I liked that back in, I went there on a photography tour in 1975. And that was before the war in the 90s, you know, when Yugoslavia broke up. I found it was very simple living and very beautiful. So, but my closest friends are in Korea. I have maybe 25 friends from people I taught. I've gone there twice to visit them. I really like the Korean culture. I'm studying the Korean language now. and hoping that I could speak it in maybe 5 years.
I heard it's really difficult.
It's very difficult. It's like a Morse code. If you ever think about the Morse code, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
There's
my boyfriend is over there right now because he's in the Air Force. He's over there now,
In Korea,
and
yes.
I think he's in South Korea.
South Korea, yes. Because
Yeah.
North Korea is communist and you
Yeah.
can't go there. And he's in Seoul. Is he in the city of Seoul or is he south of there?
I'm not for sure.
Sure.
Like
It's your
it's
ex-boyfriend.
my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
So.
But Korea, the language, the writing, is like Chinese that way. All those letters are different. The sounds are very